Hi, I'm Meera Allen with your Manifesting Destiny Moon Update, and it's a new moon in Virgo. And before we continue, I do apologize. I did miss the Aquarius full moon, not because I missed it, but because I was on holiday getting a tan. So I'm back feeling rejuvenated, and now we come to this new moon in Virgo. We're going to be very grounded, very practical, and very detailed today. So, just like Virgo would suggest, grab a pen and paper or your favorite journal or notepad. And we're going to be very practical today with our moon update. Firstly, where are you on planet Earth? The new moon occurs at 4 degrees in Virgo, and that's in London at 8:16 a.m. on Saturday the 27th. Sydney, it's 5:16 p.m. on Saturday the 27th, and Brisbane as well. Los Angeles, that's quarter past midnight at, well, 16 past midnight on early hours of Saturday morning. New York, it's 3:16 a.m. on the 27th. So that hopefully will give you an idea of your bearings of where you are and what time this new moon in Virgo is occurring. Have you got your pen and paper? Being really practical with this moon update, because on the lead up to doing this video, I've really been looking at the details, all the little niggly details, and fine tooth combing my life basically. And having that time away and reflection, it gave me a different perspective for this new moon. Our wheel of life is something that you may have already done. A lot of the most successful people in the world do their wheel of life every single Monday morning and set up their week and have a look at what they need to focus on, because we're only ever as strong as our weakest link. So, if you've never heard of the wheel of life, it is a little section. I've chopped it up here into little pieces. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to try and bring that in. So it's basically your life into little sections. So you cut your circle, your pie up into quarters, and then you cut it up into quarters again. So we start the first one, that little peace symbol up the top, your connection to spirit, whatever that means, the quantum field, universe, God. The second one is your mind, your mental health, the books you're reading, the information that you're taking on. The third one, our romantic love life, our partnership, or our relationship with ourselves. Our fourth one, and if you can see that, our friends, our family, our loved ones, our social circles. Next one, home, a physical, actual home where we rest. Our health and well-being, our physical bodies. Our investments, our career, our job that brings us our money, or our service in life that gives us back that prosperity and abundance. So your job is separate to your investments. You've got to keep those two separate. Your romantic life is separate to your friends. Your physical home is separate to your physical body, of course. Your peace of mind, this connection to your divine self or nature, is different to what you're reading and studying or learning or inputting through your eyes. So, when you've got your paper and you've cut it up, you've done the little quarters and then your quarters again, and you've got each of that. So, top one first, peace or connection to spirit or the quantum field, that little peace symbol. Second one, I just do a little picture of a book. So it reminds me about mind, studying, learning, self-development, growth, reading. The next one, romantic, just a love heart, your relationship. The next one, social, friends. The next one, home, your physical home, your house. Next one, your physical body, the house for your own self, your well-being. Next one, your work and career. And the next one is those little money bags, your investments and your long-term planning and thinking. I don't know whether you think of superannuation or not really these days with inflation. So what we've got to do in what I do with my clients is we go through each of those facets and we just give it a rating out of 10 really quick. You don't actually need to think, and it doesn't need to be really obsessive. You just go, boom, this is what I want to write down for this. How do I feel connected to spirit? Give myself an 8 out of 10 for that connection to the quantum field, doing my manifesting work. How do I feel in relation to studying and reading? Have I been up to date with that? Have I been doing my self development? Have I been inputting my mind in the healthy way, as in not with social media and I don't know, TikTok or whatever you distract yourself with, um, but in terms of reading, studying, learning. Mental health goes into this one as well. Romance, love heart, that's your next one. That category of how do you feel in your heart? Do you feel open in your heart? Do you feel fulfilled in your heart? How is the dynamic of your loving relationship, or is there no loving relationship? Have a score out of 10 for that one. Friends and family, give that a score out of 10. Again, it's not really deep thinking here. It's just giving yourself a rough snapshot. And then home, how do you feel about your home and your little creature comforts and your beautiful things around you and the aesthetic of your home and the comfort of your home, the safety of your home, the security of your home. Physical health and well-being, that little guy right there, having a great old time. How much are you tending to your exercise, your yoga practice, or your physicality, or your diet, your nutrition? How does it feel in your overall health? How's your immune system? That's a question that everybody asks these days. Your work, your career, that's that little dollar sign. And then finally, your investments and your long term planning and thinking around your long term financial goals. Once you've got your little numbers, out of 10 on each one of those things, look at the one that has got the lowest number. When you look at that one, maybe there's one, maybe there's two with the same, maybe it's a 4 out of 10, or maybe it's a 0 out of 10, I don't know. That is the area in your life that you need to focus the most in right now. You will know it straight away. And then you'll see another area of your life, connection to spirituality or reading books or something, and that's like a 9 or a 10. And you'll know, okay, I'm doing enough meditation, I'm doing enough self work, but I haven't been attending to seeing my friends or something, whatever that is for you. And you'll see what your lowest number is. Now get another fresh sheet of paper and give yourself just 3 action steps. Very detailed and precise action steps to take from this new moon, this Saturday, between now and the next full moon. So you've got 13 nights to action just 3 of those little detailed steps. Say if it's something in your health and well-being where you go, I need to get off coffee or I need to drink more water. Write an action step that I will be drinking 8 glasses of water today, and have a little thing where you tick off your 8 glasses every day, and then make that one of your action steps. Or the other action step is every time I crave a coffee or a latte or whatever it is, instead I replace it with a fresh juice. So that could be a second action step. And then your third action step could be I make it to the gym daily, or do 1 hour of practice of some physicality daily, or get outside daily. And that could be your third action step if your health and well-being one was the lowest, for example. So I'm giving you guys a little time to write down what it is for you. Say if it's something to do with mental health. That's something that's been coming up everywhere lately. It's a strange time of the world. Use this new moon in a grounded way to actually confront those little demons. What is a book that you could read? I've recently had a friend that sends me random affirmations and funny quotes every morning, and he sends them to me, and I remember little cute quotes. And it's just nice to have that person to send you something cute, and read a little affirmation or a quote that you go, oh, I know that quote, but I haven't read it in a while. That's also part of your mental health. So what are 3 very specific action steps that you can take from today for the next 13 nights, so it becomes a bit of a habit in you, and see how that starts to fill up that particular part of your little wheel of life. See how that fills that up for you. Where is your weakest area, and where can you act on that to increase that little snapshot number, so that in a week's time, when you do your little wheel of life again on another bit of paper and you date it, see how that one has improved. Anyway, it's a very practical, earthy new moon update. My name is Meera Allen. and I'm from Manifesting Destiny. If you've never watched a video of mine before, welcome. They're always a bit random, really. Depends on how I actually feel. And it's nice to be back from holidays. It's nice to be warm and brown. I am in the southern hemisphere, so I did turn a little yellow, and now I'm back to my normal color, I'd say. So that was one of my things that I had to focus on, was actually coming back to my own health and wellness, and that was a matter of getting in the sunlight. I was really missing that sun. So that became a priority. I decided to take a holiday and get in that sunlight and relax and have long sleeps and balance out my wheel of life. So wherever it is for you, I hope that you find it. I hope this has been helpful. Feel free to share this, subscribe, do whatever you need to do, and live your best life. Namaste.